How's it going, guys? It is Ziolar here and welcome back to a brand new video. Now first off, I want to wish everybody who is watching this video right now a very good day. I hope that you are smiling, I hope that you're in a very great mood, and I hope you're going to be in a greater mood because you're watching my video. Now if you've seen the title of the video, I will be explaining why I believe and why I know why time is the most valuable thing in this world. When I'm talking valuable, I'm talking more valuable than money, more valuable than jewelry, or whatever you may think is valuable. I can prove that time is more valuable right now in this video. Once again, before we get into this video, make sure you guys drop a big thumbs up on this video. Let's see if we can hit 3 likes on this video, and remember to subscribe so you can get content exactly like this one. So however, I have at least 4 points that I want to add to my claim and support my claim on why I believe why time is the most valuable thing in this world. Without further ado, let's get into this video.
Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got
What really came of it? Feet have been kicked in dirt.
Alright guys, so coming in at number 1, we have that time flies really quick. And I know at least once in your life, you have said something along the lines of,
oh, why did this year go by so fast? Or why did this month go by so fast? Or why did this week just go by so quick?
or maybe like,
Oh, how's it already 6 o'clock already?
if you are constantly having thoughts like that, if you're constantly telling yourself, oh, why is just time just flying so quick like that? Then you got to start using your time more wisely. And the reason why time flies so quick now is because when you start growing up and when you start going into your teenage years, you start to have thoughts like this. But why is it just our teenage years? But why weren't we having thoughts like that when we were kids? Well, the answer is because when we were kids, we didn't have a lot on our mind. All we had on our mind was that we just wanted to play, we want to have fun, and we just wanted to do what we want to do, rather than us being in our teenage years now, or even being an adult. We have so much on our mind, we have so many things to do, and the more we think about them, the faster time flies by in our head. So make sure you use your time wisely. Make sure you guys use your time effectively and productively, because time will fly a lot quicker than you think. It's by far the fastest thing that goes by.
We were set when we were so free.
And coming in at number 2, following up with number 1, is that we take time for granted. And sometimes you might have thoughts like,
Oh, I have all the time in the world. Or, there's so much time, like I don't need to focus about that.
sometimes you might think like that, or sometimes even your parents will tell you things like that. And I'm not gonna lie, like sometimes like it is true, like sometimes you do have a lot of time in the world, but most of the time you really actually don't have a lot of time in the world. I mean, if you are in school right now and you're one of those people who procrastinate and just put your homework and put all of your school assignments to the end, then you are taking time for granted. You are not appreciating your time, you're not using it wisely, you're not using it effectively, you're not using it productively. All of that will just make time fly a lot quicker for you. It can then eventually lead to stress and a lot of mental health issues and problems, and you don't want that at all. Even sometimes we take time for granted, but we don't even realize it. And if you do any of the things I just said, don't feel bad, because I am actually guilty of these things as well. A lot of times where I don't even feel like I take time for granted. So as I was saying, reading a lot of audiobooks, reading a lot of blinks, a lot of different topics of what I want to research, I do actually now find out that I do waste a lot of time and I do take a lot of time for granted. So make sure you guys look at the things that you guys are doing wrong, how are you guys taking time for granted, and what you can do to fix those mistakes. And coming in at number 3, the third reason is that we can use time to create opportunities and move forward. Think about this, okay? If you have a bank account filled with $1 million, you can flex with all of your friends, you can show off to your friends how much money you have, how much better you are than them. But you really have to think about it like this. If you use money, you can't buy more time. But if you switch it around, and you use time, you can actually use time to create steps and create a plan for you to make more money. And not only that as well, you can actually use your time to create opportunities, to create plans, to create different routes and paths for you to become a better person, for you to start up a big project, eventually earn a living off of what you were working off in the first place, right? If you use time like that, it is way more valuable and way more effective than money, because money cannot buy you any of those stuff. Rather, as time can buy you a lot more things that can actually lead you into the right direction rather than money buying you things that will just keep you in the same place.
As if the world had never been undone.
And that leads me to my final point, and my final point is that time is very unforgiving. You guys gotta realize that every second you spend and every second that you use, whether if you're using it wisely or not, is a second that you will never ever get back in your life ever again. Like, once again, like, if you lose time, then you can honestly never get it back. No matter what you do, you can have a house in the hills, you can have the most expensive car, you can have a lot of money, you can have a lot of jewelry, a lot of riches, but all of that cannot buy you what's the most valuable thing in this world, which is time. If you just wasted an hour of your life doing nothing and being unproductive, and keep in mind, I love to be unproductive as well. I think everybody does. But what I'm trying to say is that is only acceptable if you have gotten your work done and gotten your steps done while reaching for your goals. If you wasted an hour of your life being unproductive for no reason, then obviously that hour you will never ever get it back. The only thing you can do from then on is learn from your mistake, learn why you did what you did, and in the future you will know not to make that mistakes again. That is the whole point. You guys need to know that. You guys need to look at your mistakes, look at time from a whole nother perspective, and you guys will instantly know that time is the most valuable thing we have on this earth. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for listening to what I have to say. Once again, let's try to reach 3 likes on this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more life messages and more life advice and rant videos like this one. I honestly enjoy these type of videos because they feel like a bit of a podcast to me. Even though I do edit them, I feel a lot more comfortable rather than me just having a script and scripting what I have to say instead. And remember to follow my Twitter and Instagram at Ziolar with 2 R's. And other than that, it's been Ziolar signing out. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.